We're back on We Found New Music, joined by Groves in the studio. Steven and Reed from the group join us right now. And welcome to the studio, guys.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
We have been listening to your tunes for quite a while now. What did you just play for us?
We played a song that it was actually the first song we ever wrote. It's a song called Ender. And then we just played kind of a new one for you guys, which is going to be on the EP that
That's awesome.
is coming out very
It's
shortly.
called Watch Me, by the way.
Okay, Watch Me, and the EP is going to be Not For Nothing.
That's right.
Coming out soon. Why don't you let us know, like, where you guys from and how did you guys meet?
Well, we grew up in a really small town in Texas, and we met when I was probably 13 or 14, all playing in bands, playing in this small town, and you kind of your bands start overlapping, and you play shows with each other, and through that, we just became friends, and really that's where all of our musical influences came from and started, was just playing in grungy punk rock bands back in Texas. And then a few years ago, we moved to LA to kind of start this band. And since then, it's just like we've just been a whirlwind of all the different ingredients that Los Angeles has to offer. And it's kind of created this kind of still rock band vibe, but it has a lot of different other elements to it, you know?
So you guys have been doing stuff together for a while.
Right. Yeah.
For a long time.
Quite a while, yeah. But
Groves is like a brand new project.
Okay.
Ender came out, the video came out in January this year, so it's like a 10, 11th month old. It's like our little baby right now. But
Awesome.
yeah, we've been playing together for a while, but this is like a new project. So
you guys have been pretty busy lately. Tell us about your busy 2016 and some of the touring you've been doing and finishing up the EP.
Yeah, 2016 was a really awesome year for us because we finally got to get out of the closet where we've been recording all this music and actually get to do all the fun stuff, like go out and play shows and start testing the water with, how this is all going to go down live. So we started off, really, I think the first kind of milestone that we hit was we got to do a residency in LA hosted by 98.7. And
Alt 98.7.
Alt 98.7.
Toby Talks.
The hi-hat. Yeah, I love Toby.
Yep, shout out Toby Talks. So that was a really, really big deal for us. It was kind of just like the first thing where we really felt like we were diving in and giving it a go. So since then, we've just been still working on music in the whole time, playing around LA, playing with friends. And we went on a short self-booked run. It was about 10 days long. And pretty much right when we got back to LA from that, we got a call that said that you're going out with Culture Club for about 7.5 weeks. So we immediately, I didn't even unpack. My suitcase was still packed. So I just literally grabbed it, threw more stuff in it, and we hopped in the van and drove to Chicago for the first show.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so that was a very, very crazy summer.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've been doing some other tours as well, right?
Actually, since we've gotten back from the Culture Club tour, we've been taking a couple weeks to finish this EP. It was supposed to be done before that call got made, so we kind of had to put it on hold for a minute and just go with the flow, and it was a truly incredible opportunity. So we were happy to put it on hold for a minute, but
Yep. And so you played a brand new single today, you said.
Right.
And what was that again?
It's called Watch Me.
Watch Me. All right. And then there's a couple other singles, Infinity and Urges.
Yeah,
They're coming out.
that'll be on the EP as well. Yeah.
We don't really know, like there's a few to choose from, so it's like it's hard right now for us to figure out exactly which one will be like the single. But yeah, all those songs are going to be on there. So
Yeah, that must be a nerve-wracking decision. Which one's going to be the single?
I think it's a good problem to like not know, because it's like we kind of have like a few good ones to choose from. But yeah, I feel like we'll figure that out shortly.
Yeah. In the process of finding the single, do you sometimes test it live and see the best reaction to some of your songs?
Right. Yeah. Definitely. And there's a lot of some that you don't think are contenders, and then you play them live, and you're like, wow, actually that one has something that you didn't initially expect.
And then sometimes like a song comes off really, really well live, but then the recording wasn't quite where it should be. So it's like it's got to kind of be the best of both worlds, and that'll probably be the one we pick.
So you guys are with Madden Management, and working with Courtney Ballard. Talk about working with Courtney.
Courtney, that's our guy. He's really the reason that all this kind of is even happening. He saw us at a show at the House of Blues in Anaheim, and it was Hollywood. It was Hollywood. Okay, my bad.
But we were playing with one of our old bands, and he saw us play that night, and it was one of those things where he came up and introduced himself, and then he like was relentless with us, just like calling like, you guys got to come by the studio. And finally, I think like 3 weeks later, we like went and met up with him, and everything he was telling us was true. You know, he was like really the engineer for Benji and Joel in their studio, and we eventually met those guys, and yeah, like he's kind of like the glue that like kind of like brought this whole thing together in a way. And then yeah, we just dove in and started recording music with him.
Awesome. Cool. Well, that sounds like an exciting discovery and
Yeah.
a working relationship there.
Yeah.
He's insanely talented as well. So
Cool, man.
he's definitely helped a lot with finding exactly what we want to do and helping us get the songs in a place where we're happy with. So.
Well, we can't wait to see what's next from working with him, and the EP's on the way as well. You have a live show coming up. We should talk about.
Yeah, December 3rd.
Yep, we'll be presenting it.
Observatory,
The
yeah.
Observatory, yeah, with Armors and
Billie
Billie
Eilish.
Eilish.
Billie
yeah.
Eilish, yep.
Eilish,
And
that's how you say it. Okay.
yeah, we're going to be co-presenting that with K-Rock Locals Only, our friends in the new music discovery realm of things.
Amazing.
And you guys will, listeners get there early, probably pretty early in the night, right? I mean,
yeah, I
the shows start a little early there.
Yeah, I think it
like
starts
8.
at 8. So
Yep.
we'll probably go on at like 8 or 8:15, I'm thinking. So
Cool.
Great
Yeah.
night of music. I'm really looking
We're
forward
super
to
stoked, man. It's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah,
And
yep.
Shout out to Kat Corbett for playing us on K-Rock these past few
Oh,
weeks.
that's so awesome to hear that she's been playing you guys. That's really great. Yeah, we'll be playing you guys here as well as we lead up to that show. Well, thank you guys so much, Reed and Steven. And
Thanks, man.
we will have you back anytime. And
Amazing.
we look forward to your show. Again, that's December 3rd at the Constellation Room at the Observatory. All right, guys. Well, thanks again.
Of course,
And,
man. Thank you for having us.
What is the best place for people to find your music?
you can go to wearegroves.com or at wearegroves on all socials.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Groves in the studio on We Found Your Music at Dash Radio.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, brother.